How can somebody build the biggest e-commerce brand in the country now?
Look, I think the for me the big change has been that fundamentally now people saying that ऑफलाइन पे brands बनते हैं और ऑनलाइन पे खाली थोड़ा बहुत हो सकता है एंड बैरियर है वो तो हो गया right? Like Mama did 50 crores or 60 crores last month and a bulk of it came online, right? So we've breached that barrier now and e-commerce is here to stay. Also, like my mom had never done a digital payment in her life. She set up her online banking, and now she tells vendors, why do you not have Paytm? Like, why are you accepting cash? Google Pay hai na? Google Pay le lo. So behavior has changed, right? When this has changed, more and more people have come. Like India is an open economy, so anything that seems interesting,
A lot of
hundreds of
giants will
people come
yeah.
in, right? So from that perspective, if you think about like for me, right, key principles of building a brand, whether it's online or offline, right? 3. 1, your product has to solve a problem that is not a problem for you, it's a problem for the customer, right? So too many brands are being built where people are coming up with the product and then sort of backpedaling on the solution. No, your product has to genuinely solve a problem. 2, people are not just here to buy products. They're here to buy brands that mean something to them, right? So your brand mission and vision has to resonate with some people. Not everybody in the world, but a specific group of people. Whether there are people who are environmentally friendly, there are people who are vegan, there are people who are vegetarian, there are people who are non-vegetarian, whatever that is, your brand has to mean something to someone. And 3, your brand has to consistently deliver value to customers. If you can do these 3 things, especially in online, but in anything you do actually, you're set.
No, that's interesting. And
So
that's
product has to
kind
solve a
of-
problem,
yeah.
right? Then brand has to mean something and you have to consistently deliver value.
Consistent.
If you can do these things, you're fine.
No, that's very well said, but it's very easy to say. Like when you think about,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's why I want to put you in a difficult position. Is
I
like,
figured.
okay, Ki how there's people feel that now online space is very cluttered, like it's extremely competitive. How do you come up with a product which maybe solves the problem? Like next 2 parts तो हम बाद में figure out करेंगे. Like first is यार idea ही नहीं है, अरे हमें पता ही नहीं है product कौन से, यार मुझे बहुत बड़ा काम करना है लेकिन नहीं पता कैसे करें. Like this is the product. Like I want to understand. I've learned everything, let's say from Arjun. I understood the product, I understood the e-commerce space, and I'm ready to deliver consistent value. Product कैसे बनाऊँ, क्या बनाऊँ?
It's the toughest part, right? But like we said, no one can teach you how to come up with an idea, right? No one can. But if you really want to, for some reason you have this dying passion that I want to start something on my own, but I have no idea what, go back to basics, right? Look around you. Look at where are the gaps, right? For example, when Swiggy came, it was a gap that in a way that existed, but you didn't really know it was a gap till they pointed it out to you, right? And made your life easier. Till that actually happened, we were all happy with calling Meals on Wheels or going collecting our parcel, all of that. It was not really a pain point,
Yeah.
right? But the solution made us realize the convenience factor of it,
Yeah.
right? Other categories, they've actually developed new categories, right? So either you go through the solution, the route of seeing that, okay, in my life, in my day, or in people around me, I'm noticing that this is a pain point. Chalo, can I actually figure out a solution for that or not? That's one way. 2 is that you strongly believe that this is a category or segment that has either personally helped you or you've seen personally help someone else and you go for it. I'll give you a small example. There's a brand in the hair care space. And a young guy from Delhi, very passionate about his hair. And he was like, you put gel and kind of makes your hair fall, etc. His mom used to make something at home for him, which is all natural, all herbal, clean. And she's like, apply this, you'll get the same look and feel, but at least your hair won't fall. Worked, tried it, started giving it to his friends. They also said, wow, this is a fantastic product. And then eventually that way he created a brand, right? A problem that he had on its own and a solution that he happened to find in his own home, right? But there is no right answer. I don't have a magic wand that I can tell you, chalo, here's 5 ideas today I'm going to pluck out. But I think just look around, research, see where the gaps are if you really want to, and see if you can create also a niche. Caffeine. Who thought coffee would sell in
Like this.
beauty products like this? There is no way I thought that they would be such a large category. But that product is also has to be excellent for it to have reached such a scale, right? But it was they created that category according to me. It wasn't there. So they
Yeah.
created it. They disrupted that category in a sense, right? So you have to do that. Will you know it on day 0 of starting? Absolutely not. You won't. And there's no harm. One thing I've learned actually from Arjun is there is absolutely no harm in reaching out to people. The worst case, if you try to reach up to someone who's in the industry or you want to just talk to someone, bounce off ideas, the worst case is they won't reply. But the
Yeah.
chances are that at least 2 or 3 will reply.
Yeah.
Right? Reach out, talk to people, see how it is. There's no magic wand, there's no magic globe that can tell you if you're going to be successful or not.
और क्या ही हो जाएगा नहीं दिया इसने
Big deal. At least you'll have a story to tell and at least you learn for the next time around.